So hopefully this is loud enough for you guys, but welcome back. Here we go again. We're going to do some geometric construction, but I need to teach you a few things first. First is about my friend Polygon. So type in POL for Polygon. If you're an icon fan, it's underneath square. It's right there, or rectangle, whatever that shape is up there. And here we go. Okay, first thing it's going to ask you, you're going to try to click on something. It will not let you. You have to do number of sides. Let's go 8 first. Okay, then you pick a center point. Okay, but right as you do that, it's going to give you two options: circumscribed and inscribed. Yes, I said circumscribed, not to be confused with that other word. When you're doing circumscribed, what it will do is if you have a measurement that's across the flats, I mean from one flat right to the next, this is the one you want to use. This is the one that we will use the majority of the time. If it's an inscribed, it'll go top corner to corner. So we're going to go circumscribed, okay? Okay, next you need to type in the radius. So keep that in mind. A lot of times you're going to see a diameter symbol on this. Don't use it. So let's go 2.25. Okay, so just to double check this, if you do an aligned dimension from here to here, yes, I'm on the corner, but it's on the flats, you see you have 4.5. Okay, so that's how that works. Now a polygon acts as one complete and total object. So if I click on it, you'll see that it's all one object. There is a way to actually get around this, and just like me, I always look for that way out. If you type in explode and you click it and you press the enter button, it should separate things back into its separate lines, and it does. So this actually makes it as a polyline as you first create it. Okay. A little trivia question I always ask on this one is, what is the most amount of sides you can have on a polygon? Why do I ask this? Because it's on your guys' test at the end of the year and on the certification exam as well. So if you type polygon, let's say you type in some obnoxious number. Let's go 2000. You will all of a sudden get an error. You see on the screen? It says requires the integers between 3 and 1024. So 1024 are gone. Yes, I just made that up. Doesn't matter which one we do. And as you see here, it looks like a circle, but if you look in closely, you'll see a whole ton of sides. So a lot of fun there. Okay, so I'm just going to erase that because I don't need any more. Erase this. Just want to show you a little bit about Polygon. Okay, we're also going to work a little bit with fillets in these drawings, so you're going to become a master at that, and also a little thing called tangent radius. Okay, so hopefully I will do this justice, and hopefully we can get through this. I just created this little drawing right here that you will make for sort of a practice run throughout this that will help you learn how to use the tangents on your lines and circles and other fun stuff like that. So let's start this off. If you want to listen to me, great. If you want to pause it and just make it for a challenge, go ahead, knock yourself out. Hopefully you can figure it out. I know you guys are smart. So here we go. I'm going to start off with this circle right here first, okay, because I want a center point to make my polygon around. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just do a regular radius circle and just go 2 enter. Okay, so do that first. Next, go polygon. Okay, of course I don't want 1024 sides. Remember that AutoCAD always remembers what you did the last time. Okay, I just want 6. Okay, now you'll notice if you're sitting in the middle that your center point does not pop up. You have to activate it by touching the circle. You see, there it is. Okay, so you get your little question. Circumscribed is what I want. Yeah, start giggling if you need to. And we're going to just type in 1 because that's my radius. Okay. Alrighty. So that's good. Okay. Next, I need to plot out these little circles right here. Okay. Now, I made this pretty simple to where all you have to do is draw a line straight up from the circle quadrants in order to make this. So go up 2.75 on the outside quadrant. I'll press enter. Press enter again to reactivate the line command. Go on the outside here, go down 2.75. Okay, I'm going to try to slow down here because I think I'm going a tad fast. So we'll see how this goes. Alright, so these should both be 2.75. Okay, so next we're going to make a couple of circles. So I'm going to go right here, and you need two circles. One is 1. So if you're doing radius, if you're doing a radius circle, make sure you know which one you're on. Okay, so if you just type in C, enter, click here, type 1, enter. I'm going to press enter again because I'm going to redo that one more time. Click here, 0.5, there we go. Now, of course, I don't want to redo this again. That's annoying. So a way around that is to click both these circles, click the middle dot, type in C, enter, move it down here to this guy, boom, done. Easy, right? So what now? Okay, what now is line tangents. This is a little bit monotonous, but it's how you have to do this. So I want to make a line tangent. If you remember, a tangent is a line that is 90 degrees off the center point of a circle, but we're attaching it to another circle. So line enter, or L enter. Okay. Now, in order to activate the tangents on here, you have to type in the word tan. You'll see that little symbol right there. That's what you want. It doesn't matter where you dump it at. Ish, don't go way down here. I'm going to go up here in this little quadrant area. Click there. You see how it's moving? So now you know that your tangents, because it's looking for another point. Now, it doesn't see it here per se, so you have to type in tan again. Now, it doesn't really matter where I go because it's going to find it. Watch this. If I go here, boom, it shoots it there. Cool, huh? Let's do it one more time. Line, tan. Hit this, tan, hit that, you're good. Okay? Last thing I want to do on this one is we have to do this. Now, there's two ways that we could do these circles. I'm going to erase this line right here because it's just getting in my way. And I'm going to show you two ways. The first way is to go circle. Okay, see this thing called tangent, tangent, radius? This is one option. If I hit this, it'll look for tangents on 2 points. It also does it for lines too, as you see. So if I click here, my radius I desire is 3. Sorry, I forgot to put it on this drawing. Oops, I went too fast. See, there it is, 3. Okay, that is one option, and then you trim that off. Now, I showed you that for a reason because this next option doesn't always work. I'm going to do a fillet, okay, 3, enter, sorry, radius, enter, 3, press enter, choose my two circles, bam, done. I don't have to trim off anything. These are the exact same two, okay. Trim off the excess of whatever it is I don't want anymore. Don't want you, don't want you, don't want you, erase you, and erase you. And I don't want you anymore either. You're annoying. I don't want you either. Okay, so we're done now. Almost. Okay, it's time we start to add some measurements on these things, so I do want to walk you guys through a little bit on some dimensioning because these you will print off. Alright, I just decided that. When? Now. Okay, so good news, you want to find the area. Bad news, you need measurements. Yippee skippy. Alright, type in D and press enter. Okay, when you're doing these first, I want you to see where this menu is at. So if you type D enter, you'll see the word modify. Okay, so this is where we're going to go. You have your symbols, you have your text, you have your fit, you have your primary units, so on and so forth. Okay, but I'm going to back out here just for a second. So I'm going to go cancel because I'm going to teach you guys how to make your very own. Okay, so let's say you want to make your brand new one. Okay, and we're going to go new. So we're going to go Voith standards. Okay, all right. So all this is default. I like the way all this looks so far in lines. Go to symbols and arrows. You want this, you want this, you want this. You want the center marks. I'll go over that here more in a little bit. Okay, I like all that. Text, we're going to keep with the standard text. Don't change that. I will shortly teach you guys how to make your own text units, but I don't want to do too much at once. Fit, don't change this. Primary units, this is where I want. You will stick with decimal. There are all these, this is where you can show your architectural and other things, but I want to stick on the decimal. Let's go 3 decimal places because I don't want too much. Okay. If you look down at the bottom, you see there's a few other little options too. I don't like to see the leading zeros on some things. It just adds more to it. So I'm going to click suppress the leading zeros. So if anything's ever a 0.5, it won't say 0.5. So I'm trying to clean it up some. Okay. This is on the angular dimensions. I might as well do the same thing here. Okay. Press OK. Voice standards is activated. Press close. All right. Now, if you're ever wondering which standard you are working on, if you click on the Annotate tab, right here should say voice standard. If you ever want to switch, you just go down here and you switch it up. But we're going voice standard. Okay, so let's start adding some measurements to this. Now you can use this tool. That's fine. I'm still getting comfortable with this guy here, so I'm not really sure how well this plan to start out. But let's try him out. So 2 here. I want to get. I don't really like using this thing very much. There we go. Snagged it. You see there? No 0. I'm not pressing enter. I'm just kind of going with it. Oh, so you have to touch the middle in order to activate that. If these are driving you nuts and you don't like it, then you're more than welcome to do the regular dimensions, which are also right here too. Nope, sorry. They're right here. This changed. What does this do? Oh, that's a game changer. That's new. Okay then. I'll show you what I did here in a moment. Now, you can put these center marks in. That way you know where your circles are at. It's kind of a cool feature. That's new to AutoCAD this year. I did not know that. Cool. That changes a few things. Okay, so let's add in the rest of these measurements so we can be done. Alright, so I'm just going to go the old-fashioned here because I'm getting tired of using that other tool. Radius. Go here. Okay. Now, I don't feel like putting these down here again. So here's how I fix that. If you look on the radius, and if you double-click on it, it'll turn purple. If you move your arrow right to the front where you see the cursor flashing, see it? It's kind of there. Okay. I'm going to go 2x and press spacebar. That way I know that there's 2 of them. I'll double click here, move my cursor in front, 2x, oops, not 21, 2x, and you got that one finished. Okay. Last thing left is to put all the other little dimensions in here. So this video is running longer than I expected, so it looks like I'll have to make another one. I'm sure you guys are excited now. Now, it's good when you're doing a measurement to not overlap all these lines. So I'm going to click right here and right here, and so I'll make that 2. Soon I'll teach you guys layers. We're just not there yet. So that's 2 there too. Okay. I'm going to use my center lines to help me draw these things out. So here to here, and that should be 2.75, and with any luck it is. Here and here, and that should be 2.75 also. So I believe I put in the measurements. Oops, I forgot this radius. And right there, and we're good. Okay? And of course, I want to change this to a 2x. Looks like it defaults to be in front. Okay. Last thing I want to do is this, I want to clean this up a little bit more because I'm not satisfied with the way it looks. There's another command that's called dim break. I know you guys are still new. And what this does, if you go dim break and you click this and you click this, it puts a little separation in between your measurements and a line so you know which is which. So I'm going to click on the overlaps here that I have to see if I can dim break this. And it looks like I have to do 1 line per. There we go. So I got rid of that dude. That one's fine there, that one's fine there, and that one's fine there. So try to break them up if you can. This, of course, is like your center line, so you don't have to worry about that one too much. So I'm done with this video for right now. So this is your first drawing on these. Go ahead and save it. I'll let you know how many because I want to put it on the recorder, so who knows if I'll change this from year to year. So, first geometric construction drawing, done. Good job. Questions, always ask. Later.